about daily kanji in Japanese, JLPT and 2, or we say in Japanese, Nihongo Noriku Shiken Nikyu. The daily kanji in Japanese language today. As you see here, we are going to learn about 6 kanji, and what I would like you to focus is about the key meaning in each kanji. That you have to remember the key meaning for each kanji. After you understand the meaning of each kanji, you will learn to pronunciation for each sound for the kanji. So let's learn the key meaning of each kanji together. The first one, big. The second kanji, the key meaning is crowd. Board, board. Group, group. Face, face. Transmit, transmit. And this is the key meaning of each kanji that you have to remember to understand Japanese language compound words. So the next we are going to learn about the pronunciation and some example of each kanji together. As you see here, the first kanji in Japanese, there are 2 pronunciation sound. As you see here, the first one is onyomi. Onyomi is from the original Chinese sound, and the second is called kunyomi. Kunyomi is from the original Japanese sound. So you have to remember and understand for each sound. So for the first kanji, we will have the onyomi, the sound kyo, kyo, which has the meaning of big, gigantic, or great. This kanji has the meaning of big or great. I see in the picture something really big. This kanji, it doesn't have the kunyomi sound, so it has only one sound from original Chinese sound, kunyomi. So now let's see some sample of how to use the kanji of kyo, kyojin, kyojin, which means giant, giant. Kyoboku, kyoboku, which means large tree, large tree. Kyodai, kyodai, which means hill, hill. The next kanji, onyomi, kunyomi, kumo, kumo. And this kanji had the meaning of cloud. And they call kumo. So now let's see some sample of how to use the kanji of kumo. An, which means dark cloud, dark cloud. Se, C'est une galaxie. Galaxy. The next example. Kumo gakure. Kumo gakure, which means disappearance. Disappearance in here, which means it has so many clouds, so you cannot see the sun. In Japanese, they use the express kumo gakure. The next example, unkai, unkai, which means sea of clouds. Sea of clouds. The next kanji, shu, shu, fune, fune, funa, funa. This kanji, it has two sounds of kunyomi. As you see here, fune and funa. The fune kanji, it have the meaning of boat or ship. So when you see this kanji, you will imagine about boat or ship. Now let's see some sample of how to use the kanji fune. Go etsudo shu, which means enemies in the same boat, or enemies who have to work together, not by choice. Tasukebune, which means help when need. Watashibune, which means ferry boat. The next kanji, dang, tong, katamari, marui. This kanji has the two sound of onyomi and two sound of kunyomi. As you see here, onyomi have the sound of dang and tong, and kunyomi had the sound of katamari and marui. This kanji had the meaning of group or association. So we will use this kanji that will mean group or association. Let's see some sample of how to use the dang kanji. Gakudang, which means orchestra or band. Zabutong, which means cushion. Dango, Japanese sweet dumplings. The next kanji, gang, cow. This kanji had a meaning of face. Now let's see some sample of how to use the kanji of cow. Egao, which means smiling face or all smiles. Ni gao e, which means portrait or picture of someone's likeness. The next kanji, deng, style, or style. This kanji had the reading of kunyomi two sound. As seen here, style and style. The kanji of style had the meaning of transmit, report, or tradition. So here we see this kanji here had the meaning of transmit, report, and or tradition. So now let's see some sample of how to use the kanji of style. Tetsudo, Tetsudo, which means help or assist. Help or assist. Densetsu, Densetsu, lengthen or follow. Lengthen or follow. Dento, Dento, which means tradition. Tradition. Thank you very much for watching my video clip, and please help me subscribe my channel if you haven't, and see you for the next video about learning kanji. Arigatou gozaimashita.